Welcome to the Future Vision. Today I'm going to explain how we can install the CodeBlocks IDE on Windows 11 and how we can set up OpenGL in the CodeBlock. So CodeBlock is actually a free open source and cross-platform IDE for writing C, C++, and Fortran programs. So we can install the CodeBlock from the official CodeBlock website, or we can download from the links which I have given. So this link is also given in the description of this video. This link, the download also contains the GLUT files which are required to configure the OpenGL with the code block. So you can download from the link which is given in the description. So first of all, we will go to the link, and from the link we will download the code block. So if you click on the link, you will go to the OneDrive link. So to download, so you have to download. After downloading, you will find this code block win and GLUT setup. So this zip file you will find. And first, what you need to do, you have to unzip this file. So you need to have the software to unzip this file. So I have unzipped. So if I open this file, so you will find these four files. The first one is the code block setup, and then we have the three GLUT files: glut.h, glut32.dll, the glut32.lib, and this is the readme file. So you can read that what the step we need to follow. The first step is we have to install the code block application. So this is our first step. So we have to install the code block. So I will double click on the setup. So it will ask you that do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes on your device. So this is the setup for code block. So we have to click yes. So then we have to simply say yes. Then we have to click on agree. So this is the default setting, so no need to change. So we will click on the next. Then the destination folder where we want to install the code block. So if you did not have any good reason to change the folder, so need to keep as it is. So it will be installed in the C program file x86. So we will click on the install. So it will take some time to install the code block on your Windows operating system. Now the installation of code block is completed. So it's asking, do you want to run the code block now? So if you want to run, so you have to click yes. Otherwise, if you don't need to run at this time, so if you want to do it later, so you can click on now. So we will click on now because we have to first configure the OpenGL in the code block. So we will click on no, and then the setup is completed. So we have to click on finish. So after this, after installing, so you can see here the icon on your desktop, the code block, this is already created. So what is the next step? After this, as I said, that we will have the three GLUT files. So now we are going to set up the OpenGL. So these three files, so we have to follow the four steps. So what we need to do, first we need to copy the glut.h file, and we have to paste into the directory, that is C program file code block min gw include gl. So we need to copy this file into this folder. So we will go to the folder which we have extracted. So we have to copy the glut.h file, and this file we have to copy and we need to paste into the folder, that is C drive. In the C drive, we have to go to the program files. So again, so C drive, so I'm in C drive, so we have to go to the program file x86. Okay, so these instructions are also available in the same folder that which you have downloaded from the link. So 8 program file, then we have to go to the code block. So inside we have to go to the code block. In the code block, we have the compiler mingw, and in mingw, we have to click on include, and in include, we have the another folder GL. So we have to open it and we have to paste the file glut.h. So it will ask for the permissions. So we have to click on continue. So you can see here this file glut.h, which is copied to this folder. So this is our step number one we have to perform. So step number one, we have already copied the glut.h file in the this folder GL. So what is the step number two? We have to copy the glut32.lib file into the directories program file, code block, mingw, and lib. So we will go to again to the folder. So the file which we need to copy, that is glut32. So we will go to our desktop. In the desktop, so this is our folder which we copy. So which file we have to now copy, that is glut32 lib. So this is the file. So we have to copy this file, and now we need to go to the again into the C drive. In the C drive, we have to go to again the program files. Okay, so one thing you need to remember, so in C drive we have program file folder and we have program file x86. So we have to go to x86 folder, and then we will go to the uh, code blocks, and from the code blocks we will go to mingw, and in mingw we have to go to the lib folder, and in the lib folder we have to paste. So we will press Control V. So again it will ask for the permission, so we have to give the permission to continue. So you can see here that glut32 lib file is already copied. Then the third step is that we have to copy the glut32.dll file into the C Windows System 32. So now we will copy the DLL file. So again, where is the folder which we downloaded? So this is our folder on the desktop. So this is our file glut32 DLL. So we will copy, and where we have to paste, so we have to paste in Windows System 32. In C drive, we will go to Windows. So this is the folder Windows, and in Windows, we have to search for the System 32 folder. So we can see here, this is the folder System 32. So we will open it and we will paste the file. So again, it will ask for the permission. So we will copy the folder. Okay, sorry, copy this file glut32.dll. After that, the last step that we have to perform, the step number 4. So we have to copy the glut32 again into the Windows that sys wow 4064 folder. Okay, so again we will go to our folder where we have downloaded. So this is our desktop. So this is uh, glut32.dll. So we will copy and we will go to the C drive. In C drive, we will go to the Windows, and in Windows, we will find the folder this sys WOW64. We will open and we will paste. Okay, so we can see here that now this glut32.dll we have already pasted. So our all the 4 steps are completed. Now we will go to the code block and we will run the application and we will see that how we can start the our first project. So we will double click on the icon and you can see here this is the code block ID. The current this version is 17.12. You can, if you will download from the website codeblock.org, so maybe the latest version is available. So this is the your ID graphical user interface. Now we can now create the new project. So there is an option create new project, or also if we want we can go to the file in the new and we can create the project. So when we will click on the new, so we will have the different categories, but we are going to uh, make the graphic project. So for graphics, so we can have to select the GLUT project. Okay, so there are many different categories. So if we want to categorize, so you can also click on all categories. So you can select the 2D or 3D graphics. So it will show only the related to 2D and 3D graphics. So this is our GLUT project. So we have to select this one. So after selecting, it will ask that the wizard of our new project. So we will click on next. So here we have to give the project title. So what will be the title of our project? So we can say that this is our first project. So I have given the name. So you can see here the folder to create the project. So in C drive, so user, so we are on the desktop. On desktop, one folder will be created, OpenGL. So all our project will be stored in that folder. So this is the project file name. So no need to change. So the first project, the name of the title of our project is the name of our file dot CBP. So we did not have to change because CBP mean code block project. So this is the resulting file name. We have to click on the next and then we have to select the GLUT location. So our GLUT location is the C program file code block min GW. So we have to click next. So in the next we have to select the compiler. So what is our compiler? That is GNU GCC compiler. So we have many compiler, but we have installed the GNU GCC compiler. So here there is a release. If you want to release the your package, so you can select this. But currently we don't need to select this because we are just going to start our first project. So then we have to click on the finish. Now our first project that is ready. So if we want to see our management section, so we will click on view and from the view we have to click the manager. So this is our first project that we have given the name first project, and these are the source files. So you can see here that when we have created, so one main.cpp, this file is already created. So if I click on this, so this is the some default program which is already created. So now if we want to compile this program, so we will have the option here. So we can see here build is like we are going to compile. So after compilation, if there is no any error in our project, so then we can go to the run. Okay, so also if we want to do both compile, build and run at the same time, so we will click on this button. So if I click on the compile, so we can see here that there are some errors. Okay, so what are these errors? So this is the errors related to our header file because we did not include it in our main header file, the Windows header file, because we are writing. So what we need to do, we need to add the header file. So before the GLUT. Okay, so we can uh, write the windows. So we can see here this file is added. So now if we compile it again, so now the it is compiled successfully. If we want to see the result of this code, so this is the default code which is written to test our GLUT library. So if I click on the run, so we can see here different graphics they are visible. So this is a very simple way that how we can install the code block on Windows and how we can configure the OpenGL. So in next our video, we will start writing our first project. Thank you very much.